So guys, as part of our visit to Niviansk Leaning Tower, we decided to visit a village called Kirpino. Kirpino, my friend's great-grandmother lives there. She's about 90 years old. She lives with her husband. And from Kirpino, we plan to stop at another village called Kunara. Now, Kunara is a village where a Russian sculptor and blacksmith built his grandfather. He renovated his grandfather's house because the father went for the Second World War and never returned. So as after marriage, he couldn't find a place, so he decided to move into his grandfather's old house, which was in a deteriorating state. And there he decided to renovate it. And something that started as a joke, this blacksmith, and he just had a little higher education. He decided to put effort in renovating his grandfather's house so that he could live with his family. And he made this beautiful house, very beautiful. And just a blacksmith, he just used his hand, and it is made of wood and then some iron sculptures. His name was Sergei Nikitovich Kirillov, and he built this house with his hands for he and his family, and it has become a historical monument and also a tourist attraction site. It still remains a private home for he and his family, even though he died in the year 2001. In 1999, the house won an all-Russian competition of amateur wooden architecture, recognizing it as one of the finest examples in the country. Kirillov declared the house completed in 1967, the 50th anniversary of the 1917 revolution. And it has been referenced on the house. He has kept the inscription on the house. It is such a beautiful house. We decided to stop by and take a look at it, even though we couldn't go inside because the house is closed. Yeah, so see how Russian villages look like. See, this is a lake, and beyond the lake is a forest. Yeah, this is a magazine. And yeah, so quiet and very old houses. These houses they said are mostly 100-200 years. This one particular they said is 200 years old. Yeah, and that is it. Very, very old houses. So this is also it has names of people from this city, this village, who went for the war and didn't come back. Kirpino, this is the name of this. Is the name of this village, and people from here who went for the war and never returned. So this place is also meant to in their memory. Yeah, this is meant in their memory. It's made in their memory. So they have their names written there. They have their names there. See them. As you can see, names of soldiers who went from this village to the World War and never came back. It's very interesting. And then we sighted this place. Yeah, as you can see, that small room there, it's a borehole. I mean, it's kind of a well where they fetch drinking water, because this is a village. And even though, yeah, so they've connected the pipes to this place. It's a very deep and big well under that small structure, and the pipes are connected. The taps in the houses are connected to this pipe, and also in the what do you call it, the river. So the drinking water is connected to this particular well here, while the other water for shower and other things are connected from the river and the lake of Sap, the river of Sap. So we decided to walk around the village since it isn't a very big village. So this village, as I said, is called Kirpino. It's a very small village. It was created in 1917, and the inhabitants here are just around 150 households with a population of between 500 and 700 inhabitants. So, and it's surrounded by a very thick forest, and the river Sap. It's at the banks of the river Sap. So it's a very nice, beautiful village, very nice village, and not so big. So we decided that we will walk side by side. We will walk within the forest and walk around the village. But trust me, it wasn't easy. We got so tired. We got very exhausted. And this forest, as you can see, contains wild animals. Yeah, so there are wild animals in this forest, even in winter. So while we were walking around, at a point we saw footprints of some animal. Since the Soviet time was known for farming activities, and then the people here practice Orthodox Christianity and attended there. And so there's a cathedral there with a single altar that people worship and all that. So, I mean, it's a very interesting village, and the forest was very quiet, very, very quiet, because, I mean, this is heavy winter. If you can see the snow on the ground. It was a very heavy snow, but we decided to walk through it around the village. And trust me, we could only do like no, we couldn't complete. We couldn't complete. We tried, but we couldn't. It was such a long journey. And we got exhausted at a point after crossing the river. Actually, after crossing the river, we got exhausted. But here we still continued. My friends were walking ahead of me, and I could only manage to follow them. Yeah.
Guys, as you can see, we are continuing the walk. We are continuing the walk. And I think we still have a long way to go. See. Really, I'm tired. I feel so tired. It's a very good adventure. See, my guys are ahead of me. My guys are ahead of me. What? You see? That is it. I want to continue. We are not done yet. Just want to take you through this. All right, let's continue. My guys are ahead of me.
Yeah, so that was it. And after crossing the Sap River, we couldn't continue again. So we only did like 180 degrees, and then we had to go back because it was getting late, and we had already booked a ticket for Ekaterinburg. So we headed back straight to my friend's great grandmother's house. She prepared us a very delicious pelimini, and we ate with smetana for dinner. So we enjoyed ourselves. We wanted to take Russian sauna, the Russian traditional shower, but we couldn't. And because they are old, they hadn't used it for a very long time, and we needed to do some cleaning. So just had to head back to Niviansk to board our train back to Ekaterinburg. So that was all. That is all that we have for you. Thank you very much for watching us to this level, and I will urge you to subscribe and click on the bell notification so that when we post a new video, you'll be among the first to watch it. If it makes sense to you, kindly subscribe and watch our previous videos, and also try to like the video so that we can get more recommendations, so that more people can get to watch this video. Thank you very much, and see you in our next episode. Goodbye.